please be seated? Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University of Central Lancashire, I'm delighted to warmly welcome you to Preston Guild Hall and to this graduation ceremony. On this special day, we are here to proudly celebrate the achievements of our students from the Faculty of Sciences and Technology and the Faculty of Clinical and Biomedical Sciences. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Mike Thomas, to give his address.
Good morning, everybody. Honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the University Board, honorary fellows, and our graduates. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to this celebration ceremony at which we acknowledge the achievements of all our new graduates and postgraduates. I always look forward to our graduation ceremonies and the chance for the University of Central Lancashire, its staff, board members and honorary fellows to celebrate such an important day for you, your families and your friends. This is your day. I hope you enjoy both the ceremony itself and the celebrations which I know will continue afterwards with your families and friends. It's customary for a Vice-Chancellor to use graduation as an opportunity to comment on economic affairs, politics, or to speak about the university in general. But I prefer to speak to you, our graduates, and I hope the audience will forgive me for that. Here we are in July 2017, a year on from the referendum that concluded that the UK should leave the European Union. Since then, we've had a general election and we now have a minority government. Many of the radical policies that were put forward by all the main political parties have had to be diluted into a more collaborative, collegiate form in order to withstand parliamentary scrutiny. Staff at the university who have analysed the general election results have advised me, and it's certainly become clear as I look at you all today in your robes and gowns and as you celebrate your success and talent, that it was your voice, the voice of our students across England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland, that had a hugely influential impact on the outcome on the general election in June. Your voice, the voice of students and young people who argued for change, to move away from austerity towards more tolerance, more understanding, and towards a more compassionate form of politics. Your votes really did carry the day, and no political party can ignore your voice any longer. I'm hopeful that your passion for tolerance and understanding will stay with you as you now go on with your careers. Some of you sitting in front of me will become business leaders. Others will work in industry. Some of you will influence the arts and the cultural sectors. Some of you will lead in civic life and the public services. And I would argue never underestimate the experiences that you have had in this university and the way it's shaped your thinking and the way it will influence the rest of your life. Next year, 2018, the university celebrates being in existence for 190 years. We've grown from our original foundation, the Institute for the Diffusion of Knowledge, first formed on the 7th of October 1828 here in the city of Preston, and based on a radical idea to educate people. The university has always been part of a radical movement in education, learning, research, innovation and enterprise. And we recognise that in today's world, our mission is to transform lives and expand knowledge, but retain that spirit of radicalism, innovation and creative thinking. The university plays both an anchor and a civic role in our society. The anchor and civic roles are just shorthand terms that we use in the university sector. By anchor, I mean an economic role, and by civic, I mean a community role. Our anchor role is to promote economic development, to create jobs, to help firms, big and small, to ensure that the skills and the expertise required for a developing economy are there in you, our graduates and postgraduates. And equally, our research, enterprise and development are often focused on helping the economy. But we have an equally important civic role to uphold community cohesion and to promote and develop peaceful means of dealing with social issues and problems. We support our Lancastrian culture through music, arts, food, through farming and the agricultural community, and through tourism. And we do this because the University of Central Lancashire is here to ensure that in Lancashire, our community, people have a sense of place, of engagement, and of belonging. This morning, we celebrate graduates and postgraduates from the faculties of Science and Technology and the Faculty of Clinical and Biomedical Sciences, ably led by our Pro-Vice-Chancellor Clinical, Professor St John Crean, and our Executive Dean, Dr. Ali Jones, with support from our able heads of schools, two of whom will be reading out your names. Carol Cox from the School of Forensic and Applied Sciences, and Robert Forbes from the School of Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences. In the subjects that you have studied, we continue to succeed. In April, the University and Lancashire Constabulary entered into a strategic partnership to set up a Forensic Science Academy, which is the first collaboration of its kind within policing and forensic science in the UK. Forensic experts and students will work alongside each other to research, investigate, and deliver forensic science services in Lancashire. In the School of Forensic and Applied Sciences, our policing and criminal investigation graduate, Lucy Thompson, and archaeology graduate, Zoe Ainsworth, are both receiving 2 school prizes today, in addition to their first-class honours. Lucy will receive the Best Undergraduate Policing and Criminal Investigation Student Award and the Lancashire Partnership Against Crime Prize for Best Police and Criminal Investigation Dissertation, while Zoe will collect the Best Archaeology Student Prize and the John G. Evans Award for the Best Archaeology Dissertation. And in our School of Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences, my congratulations to the former dental assistant, Olivia Green, who today graduates with the first-class honours in biomedical sciences. Olivia was handpicked to watch a brain tumour operation while on a university visit to Kansas, the United States, and is now looking forward to starting her Associate Physician Medical Training Programme. Some of you here this morning may also receive other prizes. We don't disclose beforehand who the winners are. Our success is achieved together, staff and students seeking new knowledge to provide clarity and certainty. And in this period of uncertainty, there are certain things that we know. We know that you are graduates and postgraduates. We know that you have worked for your degrees. We know there's a sense of certainty if you hold on to the values that we have in the university. Common sense, the judgment to do the right thing for others. Compassion, to treat others with consideration, care and honesty. Teamwork, to think and act together, valuing collective as highly as individual achievements. Attention to detail, to take personal and professional pride in the quality of your work, but show that you can listen and care for others while you carry out that work. And trust, showing respect and integrity in all that you do. If there are children crying in the audience, please don't worry. We're a very collaborative university. We just see them as our future students. So please don't feel any pressure at all to leave the room. I'll carry on talking, and it's a good noise to hear. They're our future generation. Please don't be embarrassed. You are graduates and postgraduates, so observe, analyze, devise new solutions to the things that life brings you. Keep learning, exercise your intellect, be ready to intervene as you go on with your life, and seek to make a difference. Make the most of every opportunity that comes along. Don't be afraid or unwilling to try different things. Forge your own path, but equally, be ready to compromise when you need to, and show a bit of kindness to others as you go through your life. We know some other things about you as our graduates and postgraduates today. We know you have the ability to understand complex issues. We know you can be critical. We know you have the confidence to challenge things. We know you have developed your own personal values about the society in which you live. We know this because we've tested you, we've assessed you. You have reached the grade that you are here today to receive. And we therefore look to you. You are our future hope. So participate in processes, debates, organisations, and the world in which we live in. What we've tried to do in the university is provide a space for you to discuss ideas, to pursue different views and perspectives, to explore new ways of doing things and apply different methodologies to seek new solutions. But just remember, there's more to your degree than a reductionist economic return. Take those values I mentioned with you. We also know that gaining the awards you have earned today, and which we celebrate, is difficult. I make no apologies for that. That must be so. Few things in life of genuine value are easy to gain, and success in any university is far from easy. The university would have demanded from you all dedication, commitment, intellectual endeavour, and hard work. And I'm sure that many of you here in the audience today, families, friends, and colleagues, would have been called upon to provide a helping hand in your journey. So on your behalf, I would like to thank everyone in the audience for the invaluable support and ask that you join me in sharing our appreciation to you. You watch us all process in our colourful gowns, and we look at you with your gowns and hats. That's to show to the world that we are an academic community, that we are dedicated to learning and supporting transformation of lives. You would have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff, many of whom are international leaders in their field, and all of whom devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning, and development of our students. You would have also been supported by many highly dedicated professional staff who have provided the services and infrastructure that have made your success possible. So on your behalf, I would like to thank every one of our staff and ask once again that you join me in applauding them. In a few minutes, the names of our graduates will be called out, and we will applaud and cheer. Please make as much noise as you want. This is a celebratory affair. You'll be called out by name because we wish to show our respect to you for the award you have earned. You'll come onto the stage right here. You'll cross to the centre of the stage. I will shake your hand and congratulate you, and then you will exit stage left as graduates and postgraduates. I am sure that everybody in the audience will be as enthusiastic with our first graduates as we would be for our final graduate. We take genuine pride in your achievement. I'm confident that you'll go out into the world and bring real benefit, social and economic, to yourself and the communities in which you will live. Whatever you decide to do next, wherever in the world you find yourself, remember, you'll always be a member of this university. I hope at some stage you will return to your academic home. But for now, on behalf of everybody here, very well done, congratulations, and good luck for a happy and successful life. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduands and award holders will now take place.
On behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Forensic and Applied Sciences. For a thesis entitled An Archaeological and Geochemical Investigation of Flint Sources in Britain and Ireland, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to C.C. Hammond Bradley. For a thesis entitled The Preparation and Characterization of Highly Selective Absorbents for Fusion Productive Removal from Acid Solutions, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Pathav Kav. For a thesis entitled Examining Gun Crime in Preston, Assessing the Risk and Aiding Prevention, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Lauren Metcalf. For a thesis entitled Confirming the Status of Lancashire's Endemic Freshwater, the degree of Master of Science is awarded to Siobhan Quigg. Siobhan Quigg. Master of Science in Archaeology, Brian Joins. Stephen Shields. Stephen Shields. Michael Woods. Master of Science in Counter-Terrorism, Cameron Bashir. Master of Science in Criminal Investigation, Kwampom Pendung. Master of Science in Energy and Environmental Management, Aman AKB. Thank you. Master of Science in Forensic Science and Chemical Analysis, Rebecca Barnes. Bachelor of Arts with honours in Geography, Daniel Evans. Matthew Robert Kenwright. Chloe Smith. Bachelor of Science with honours in Archaeology, Sadalik Abdullah. With the John G. Evans Award for Best Archaeological Dissertation and with the School Prize for Best Archaeological Student, Zoe Ainsworth. Lauren Binns. Laura Lowry. Nathan Howard Sanchez Del Rio. Anthony Tobin. Bachelor of Science with honours in Environmental Management, George Bridges. Christopher Brotherhood. With the School Prize for Best Environmental Management Dissertation, Christopher Clark. Bachelor of Science with honours in Forensic Science, Noor Salih Salim Al-Wahabi. Zoa Ashgar. Jessica Bannister. Jasmine Bradley. Emily Bridgewater. Seema Cowdrey. Callum Collins. With the School Prize for Best Forensic Science Student, Liam Crow. Zoe Hall. Vincent Maglismot. Nosheen Nawaz. Amanda Parry. Thomas Reety.
Damien Scully, Daniel Stropshire, Sophie Simmons, Dixie Smith, Ryan Williamson, okay. King Fei Wong, Bachelor of Science with Honours in Forensic Science and Anthropology, Lauren Beattie. Emma Vladimir, Jessica Brown, Sophie Clark, Jade Duncan, Hannah Hewitt, Ryan Hurstwood, Megan Jones, with the school prize for Best Forensic Science and Anthropology student, Alice Kelly, Jessica Kilburn, Jessica Lawrence Miller, Keely Whitehead, Chloe Ann Lee Varley, Elizabeth Lennon, Amanda Marginson, Nicole Mills, Michelle Needham, Caroline Nimhagen, Aaron Pritchard, Megan Thomas, Chloe White, Bachelor of Science with Honours in Forensic Science and Criminal Investigation, Adiola Adeshina, Rebecca Bagdi, Kyle Ball, Dashia Benefer, Natalie Bland, Robert Blithin, Adele Boulton, Jessica Boyle, Rachel Boyle, Paul Brown, Paul Burton, Danielle Butchart, Thomas Corbett, with the Chartered Society of Forensic Science Accredited Course Student Award for Outstanding Contribution in Supporting Fellow Students, Mitchell Curzon. Danielle Dory. Denise Epiboli. Sanya Gerard. Stuart Gordon. Peter Healy. Lauren Hickson. Sarah Hill. Morgan Hodge. Stuart Howard. Yamir Giroux. Jesna Gijo. Kaylee Jones. Miriam Corsa Khan. Amy King. Rebecca Ledvinsky. Charlotte Raran. Emma Manning. Natasha McCartan. With the Dr. Norman Weston School Prize for Best Forensic Science Dissertation, Barbara Morozova. Sasa Mitchell. Charlotte Mullings. Jennifer Needham. Maria Nayaz. Jessica Parkinson. Jonathan Phoenix. Jessica Ram. Lucy Rivet. Summer Rose. Jordan Schofield. Jessica Simpson. Aran Singh. With the Dr. Norman Weston School Prize for Best Forensic Science Dissertation, Joanne Smith. Catherine Smith. Amy Stevens. Sean Summers. With the School Prize for Best Forensic Science and Criminal Investigation student, Simona Wajowski. Shelby Vickers. Lauren Wilkinson. Jade Yates. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Geography, Anne-Marie Crowther. Thomas James Grimwood. Liam Hill. Rachel Jones. William Lavelle Bowden. Toby Lee. With the School Prize for Best Geography Dissertation, Alistair McPherson. Jason Malpass. Shivani Mistry. Joel Mullen. Jasmina Naftel. Abby Spencer. Bachelor of Science in Geography, Craig Mitchell. With the school prize for Best Geography and Environmental Management student, Daniel Sutter. Bachelor of Science with honours in Policing and Criminal Investigation, Kashav Abid. Chanel Aspinall. Samantha Barden. Aidan Barnes. Jamie Lee Bellaby. Stacey Brooks. Kieran Burgle. James Karaha. Dawid Chabe. Nick Church. Fifion Clark. Megan Crowther. Anthony Cummings. Jack Derry. Carly Dugdale. George Fell. Yasmin Franklin. Alexander Gibson. Jack Gordon. Matthew Goss. Daniel Harbin. Joseph Harper. Elliot Hatton. Francesca Horsfield. Ashley Hughes. Kimberly Jackson. Zoe Jackson. Matthew Jones. Christopher Kay. Matthew Keach. Jack Lawton. Mohammed Lakat. Raphael Llewellyn Thomas. Dominic Mellors. Thomas Mills. Nicholas Morby. Paul Nelson. Joseph Palusi. Samuel Parkinson. James Pollitt. Jennifer Potter. Lydia Potts, Hannah Reams, Jessica Reid, Abubakar Sadiq, Hannah Shaw, Anay Singh, Rebecca Slater, Alexander Slight, Matthew Smith, Sarah Salbutz, Tyler Starrett, Shabish Sayed. With the Lancashire Partnership Prize for Best Police and Criminal Investigation Dissertation, and with the School Prize for Best BSc Police and Criminal Investigation Student, Lucy Thompson. Alex Todd, Howard Weston, Gemma Woodward, Buffy Younger, Foundation degree in Science in Policing, Samuel Bray, Madeline Brownswood, Courtney Campbell, Matthew Caradis, Jonathan Chingay, Alex Christodoulou, Hannah Diggle, Sophie Dillon, Gemma Dixon, James Duff, Selena Ellerton, Luke Volkingham, Amy French, Jenna Beth Game, Alexander Gamage, Megan Gornell, Elizabeth Harris, Jacob Healy, Claudia Jackson, Jessica Johnson, Zach Lamb, Elizabeth Longshaw, Uzair Luna, Shabazz Mahmood, Ryan Mayer, Daniel McAvoy, Kate McMullen, Connor Miller, Owan Norris, Daniel O'Brien, Kieran Palin, Thomas Paskin, Abigail Phillips, Alice Plant, Dylan Roberts, Tiffany Robinson, Jessica Smith, John Sovey,
Jonathan Sewell, Alexandra West, and last but not least, Kathleen Duran. That concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Forensic and Applied Sciences.
On behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences. For a thesis entitled Professional Engagement of Locum Community Pharmacists, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Alison Margaret Astles. For a thesis entitled, Can Curcumin Improve the Methotrexate-Based Treatment for Rheumatoid Arthritis?, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Ashish Shahadev Darakar. For a thesis entitled Folate, Friend or Foe, an investigation into the opposing roles of folate in glioma, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Michelle Claire Rudd. For a thesis entitled A Multidisciplinary Investigation into the Design, Synthesis and Evaluation of a Novel Class of Anti-Glioblastoma Drug Fragments, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Christopher Shearer. Master of Science in Cancer Biology and Therapy, Darren Hederick. Master of Pharmacy with Honours, Mohammed Abid. Sirosht Abdullah. Adil Abid. Habiba Elias Adam. With the Cohen's Community Pharmacy Prize, awarded for professional attitude and attainment throughout the fourth year, Sophia Adam. Yasin Adam. Alfred Ajay Boateng. Amna Ahmed. Sarah Ahmed. Jael Melis Ahmet. Sundi Enubisi Amadi. Halima Aslam. Anila Barkat. Reshma Bapu. Sakab Bashir. Nazneen Barusha. Mariam Bibi. Faye Birch. Aisha Butt. Jaina Chawan. Dominic Chell. Fatima Chowdhury. Ismail Dasu. Taslim Dasu. Raisa Desai. Safwan Desai. Bethany Dunlop. Daniel Ellery. Ben Flavel. Y2 Geang. Louis Jamisi. Mohammed Didat. Arika Hashmi. Kieran Hassan. Douglas Hemingway. Hazar Ibrahim. Zara Javed. Amir Jethwa. Alfin Joseph. Karuba Nanthini Kamal Raj. Eunice Iniolua Kahindi. Bilal Khan. Mohammed Hasim Khan. Tyra Khan. Beverly Condoni. JJ Lim. Nasir Mahmood. Umair Ahmed Majid. Usman Majid. Waka Malik. Kieran Mihan. Hussein Mustak Member. With the Diana Aspen Memorial Prize for the graduating student who has been judged to have made the greatest contribution to the pastoral need of students taking the MPharm programme, Alinor Mir. Hussein Mita, Naim Mita, Charlene Mpofu, Mansuna Naim, Samina Nakhuda, with the Royal Pharmaceutical Graduate Prize awarded to the best overall student who has demonstrated the highest level of professionalism and the highest APM. That's mean mark. Scott Anthony Nichols. Matthew Niven. Amanda O'Brien. Walter Chibizo Odualizaimi. Edward Koe Ofori. Adora Stelimaris Okafor. Bilal Omar. Jemima Entiamoe Ousu. Grace Oziri. Asma Patel. Hazra Patel. Ismail Patel. Mejabin Mohammed Patel. Mohammed Zakaria Patel. Nadia Patel. Nizam Patel. Reena Patel. Rosina Patel. Tasneem Patel. Hannah Peacock. Sarish Kazim. Hania Rafiti. Wazim Rafiq. Saret Rashid. Ibrahim Rahim. Zura Rehman. Mana Sabak. Zubia Syed. Faiza Sajid. Nafis Salim. Maria Samar. Sean Santa. Hilal Satvilka. Callum Saxon. Asil Sheikh. Sajida Sida. Abhilash Sitale. Lee Smith. Jennifer Ann Steerzacker, Matthew Upward, Kin KY, Tasneem Yusuf, Sarah Zafar, Bachelor of Science with Honours in Biological Sciences, Damien Brown. Lucia Eftimio. Salima Fairfire. Richard Hall. Cheryl Hurd. Mohsina Mullah. Amara Patel. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Biomedical Science, Khadija Adam. Anushka Samuela Samaria Adams. Bilal Ahmed. Oluwadarasimi Akoye. Kinza Ali. Nada Abdulaziz S. Al-Jahani. Hamid Raza Ashrafi. Alisha Ara Azam. Raida Azam. Tasneem Badat. Safia Bapu. Sana Bharti. Tariro Shitoya. Jessica Victoria Clayton. Amanda Claire Collins. Nicole Cunnith. Chelsea Fisk. Jessica Ellen Gardner. Olivia Green. Leanne Herbert. Samantha Hines. Lee Horrocks. Beanish Hussain. Musawa Hussain. Rabab Hussain. Amina Hussain Ali Sella. Shah Islam. Victoria Ronke Ianda. Mohammed Amer Khan. Fariduddin Kidiwala. Jean Kinder. Shanum Mahmood. David McIntyre. Ibrahim Mullah. Usama Mutakin. Dolores Nicoletti. Filmawit Okbak Michael. Jack Palmer. Krishna Panchal, Ronak Patel, Samuel Ratcliffe, Hazra Sarwar, Talha Sufi, Razika Suleiman, Yestina Thomas, Morgan Hugh Williams, Bachelor of Science with honours in Healthcare Science, Melissa Beattie. Mohammed Bopa, Sarah Katz, Abraham Mohammed, Mazira Patel, Alex Smith, Ellen Whiteside, Bachelor of Science with honours in Pharmaceutical Sciences, Farwa Nazir. Bachelor of Science with honours in Physiology and Pharmacology, Joseph Ablett. Haida Ahmed. Eric Amankwa. Ardil Chatti. Tareem Fatima. Sophie Olivia Harrison. Rihana Kauza. Samir Khan. Amitha Karapadu. Cabello Nkube. With the Royal Society of Biology Prize for top bioscience student, Isogeny Olivia Owu. Victoria Jane Richards. Shameen Salaim. Ismail Sidat. Fatima Sultan. Atika Talati. Diploma in Higher Education, Mohammed Wasab. That concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Lily Green, Campaigns Officer from the Students' Union of the University of Central Lancashire, to respond on behalf of those awarded today.
Vice-Chancellor, graduates, families, friends and loved ones. It is my honour to stand here before you today and speak on behalf of students. And I take this opportunity to say a massive congratulations on your achievement. However, we must recognise that university is more than the assignments, it's more than the exams, it's more than the price paid to better your future. It's more than the piece of paper that you get at the end, because university is an unforgettable experience. The people that you've met and the memories that you have created together make each and every one of your journeys to graduation unique and special. For most of us, studying is only one part of university life. Whether you became a course rep, played for a sports team, joined a society, or volunteered in a project that you felt passionate about, it has moulded you into the graduate that I see before me today. Many of you have taken different paths to get here, but what is special is that you've all ended up in the same room, walking across the same stage, graduating together. As graduates of the University of Central Lancashire, every one of you strengthens this university's worldwide alumni network. Today's award is a landmark in both your personal and your professional development, and is a huge stepping stone to your future success. The world at this moment in time may seem like a scary place, and it may feel like you're heading towards a place of uncertainty. The most natural thing to do would be to stay in your comfort zone, but don't. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. So now is the time to aim higher, take advantage of all of the opportunities presented to you, and really take on challenges, because the degree that you hold in your hands today is really just the beginning. And remember, cheesy as it sounds, if Plan A doesn't work, there are 25 other letters in the alphabet, so keep going. Last but not least, I would like to thank the families, friends, and loved ones who have joined you today and supported you throughout your UCLan journey. And of course, thank the university staff whose dedication has helped us all to succeed. I wish you all the best for the future, class of 2017. Now please go and celebrate, because you all truly deserve it.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the University of Central Lancashire Chamber Choir. The members of the University Chamber Choir are all students of music theatre within the School of Journalism, Media and Performance. The choir is directed by the university's musician-in-residence, Mark Goggins. The university is extremely proud of the growing reputation and success of the choir, and in recent years the Chamber Choir has won national competitions, including the BBC Radio 3 Adult Choir of the Year. The Chamber Choir has performed on BBC One, BBC 4 and on BBC Radio 3, as well as at many local civic and fundraising events, including concerts with local schools and colleges. Overseas performances include singing at one of our partner institutions in Shanghai. This morning, the Chamber Choir will sing Adiamos by Carl Jenkins.
Today is, of course, a day of great celebration for everyone here, and we need to celebrate in an appropriate way. Friends and family, there's a good photo opportunity coming up, so you might like to have your cameras at the ready. Could I please ask all the graduates to stand? And please take off your mortarboards. This will be a great relief to many of you, as I notice that some of them have been balancing quite precariously on your heads. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to wave your mortarboard in the air, but please don't let go of it, and please don't hit the person next to you. So on a count of 3, I want you to wave your mortarboards in the air, and at the same time, I want everyone else to cheer 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Okay, thank you for that. If you could please be seated. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion. And thank you for coming and for sharing this special day with the university community. I would like to invite you all to return to a reception at the university's Students' Union building, where we will continue to celebrate the success of today's graduates. Gowns can be left at the atrium in the Students' Union after the event. Please may I ask you all to stand now for the national anthem. Please be seated. The platform party will now leave the stage and form a celebratory guard of honour. We are going to conclude the ceremony with a final opportunity to applaud the success of today's graduates. Graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. Please make sure you take all of your belongings with you. Guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the platform party has left the hall. You will be able to rejoin your graduate downstairs. Thank you.